marvelous Sunday. I know my Sunday's been quite good. Busier than I expected, actually. I'm just checking to see here, make sure my live stream is actually working, and it looks like it is. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, we're live now, so hello, everybody. But yeah, happy Sunday to you guys. Hope you guys had a great weekend, and it's the first day of daylight savings time, so that's a nice change. The clocks we're an hour earlier or an hour later, I think. So anyway, happy about that. And it's a lot lighter out. I just went out and filmed Via Rail 87. It's much brighter out, and it's a much nicer day, so very happy about that. Hey, Ontario Firebuff, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? Good to see you. I saw some of your videos that you posted. I saw the one of St. Thomas Pump 1 responding, and I also saw some of your St. Thomas Police videos. And also, nice job on that drawing you did this morning of Aerial 4. I like that a lot. Keep up the good work. Good, yes, finally got a response. Yeah, for sure. It's a good feeling, isn't it? It's always a good feeling, especially like for me when I was in the early days of my YouTube channel. Whenever I would get an emergency response, it was such a good feeling. And, you know, it still is, even 4 years later after getting so many. But, yeah, I saw that Fire Photography filmed it. I saw that he was out buffing at Station 1, so if he joins in, I'll have to ask him how long he was buffing for, because I know he's been known to sit out there for quite a few hours and watch, so hopefully he did pretty well. Obviously he got one. He got the good old Pump 1, but I wonder if he got anything else as well on top of that. But yeah, today was a pretty good day. I did get Aerial 1 responding, but I missed 2 other trucks responding, so I was kind of disappointed about that. I missed Rescue 3 responding, and I missed the Platoon Chief 1 responding as well, so I was happy to get Aerial 1. It was kind of a last minute shot of the truck, but I was still happy to get it nonetheless, and I posted that video this morning on the channel as well. Also got a little bit lucky yesterday with the Guelph Police FPIU responding. There was actually a fire in my neighborhood, in the park in my neighborhood, so I filmed the police car responding to that emergency. Unfortunately, he did shut off the lights right as he was coming over the tracks, but I still call it a response because he did have his lights on. And it was a new FPIU too, so that was nice. That was a nice change from the old ones that I've been seeing lately. It wasn't the best shot because I was shocked up from the response. Yeah, for sure, that's alright. It's all good, you know, sometimes you get those where you get a response that you're not planning for, you're not anticipating, and you gotta get your camera out, and it's not always the best shot, especially if you're in a vehicle. I always find filming in a vehicle, especially from the back seat of a vehicle, is very difficult, especially if there's a lot of traffic, and there's people in the vehicle, and you're not positioned well, so yeah, it's a little bit tough sometimes, so I feel your trouble. I'm trying to get St. Thomas's new Dodge Ram. Oh, did they get a new Dodge Ram? Did they get a new pickup? That's good to hear. That's exciting. I'm sure Mason will probably be one of the guys to get that on camera first, if it's a new truck. But I know they did get an F-250 a few years ago, and Mason was one of the first ones to film that. Or an F-350, I think it was. But anyway, it was an emergency response pickup, and he got that thing responding with its unique DNR siren on it, so that was kind of a neat catch. Haven't seen much of that truck, though, on YouTube other than what Mason got of it. But the Dodge Ram, I know they have an older one that is a callback truck for certain responses, and it has a plow on it in the winter. I know Mason recently got that one on camera, which is also pretty cool. You should try drawing that, Ontario Firebuff. Maybe try drawing that Dodge Ram. Try getting into pickups and stuff, and maybe even try drawing St. Thomas's Fire Prevention Explorer if you want to as well. Give yourself a little bit of a challenge. Because I know for me, when I used to draw, I could never draw cars. I could only draw fire trucks, and I always had a hard time drawing cars, pickups, sedans, SUVs, stuff like that. I always had a hard time doing it. But fire trucks I could always kind of do somewhat well. But cars and trucks I always had a difficult time with. I did draw it, actually. Oh, nice. Cool. Could you post that on your community tab, maybe, so I could see it? I'd love to see it. I love how you're actually posting artwork and stuff. I think that's really cool. That's actually really good that you're doing that, and that kind of attracts a whole new audience to your channel as well. But it's really cool that you're doing that. And keep up the good work, man. The more you do it, the better you'll get. Exactly the same for me, LOL. So you get it. You totally understand it. Yeah, I was never good with cars or pickups. I don't know what my problem is, but always struggled with them. And even side views of fire trucks, I always kind of had a hard time drawing it exactly to scale. So yeah. Not yet. Well, that's alright. Fair enough. whenever you're comfortable and ready and willing to do it, I'd love to see it. I love seeing your pictures. I think you should do that somewhat regular. It's pretty cool to see different drawings of different emergency services, and you could certainly start something with that. I actually have a friend who has like a drawing channel, and he literally posts videos of him drawing things, sketching things, coloring things. He posts pictures on his community tab of different art pieces that he's worked on over the weekend and over the week. So he's always posting on there. So it's nice to see that, and it's nice to see art and see that in action. I should do a sketchbook tour. LOL. Yeah, that might be pretty cool. That might be pretty cool. I know my friend, he does his drawings online, and it's actually all digital, and he actually can screen record while he's doing the drawing and post the video. So it's pretty cool to see. It's pretty cool to see him do it in real time and then see the finished product when it's done. It's really nice to see. I mean, art, I always liked art. I always liked drawing stuff. I was never so good at it, though, so I never really continued doing it, and I haven't really done it in a long time. I did get myself a sketchbook, and I kind of meant to draw in it, and I really haven't drawn much in it. I really haven't had the time, really haven't had the ambition, and I've just been kind of doing other stuff. I'm busy enough with this YouTube channel and work and social life, so it's like I really don't have the time to draw like I should. But, you know, it's one of those things, at least for me, I don't know about you, Ontario Firebuff, but drawing is one of those things that you never lose. I've never lost my ability to draw. I can still draw stuff, just not as well as maybe I could have 4 years ago, but I can still draw stuff reasonably well, and I find myself doing it the odd time, and I actually surprise myself every time when I do it at how good it is. And I have showing some of those drawings on camera, so maybe I'll do another one and show it later at a later date. But yeah, just got done filming Via Rail 87, as I said. Tonight was a beautiful night. Nice and light out there, so I was able to get that on camera. I did get a little bit of sun glare, though, as the train was passing, so beware. When the video does come up, there might be a bit of sun glare because of where I was stationed, but that shouldn't be an issue to those who really like seeing the rail fanning videos. I did have a few people ask me if I was going to be doing a live stream. I had Ontario Firebuff. I also had BC Rail asking me if I was going to be doing a live stream. I don't know if he's going to tune into this stream, but hopefully he does, because he was asking about a live stream, and I really would like to see him in chat. And I'm glad to see you in chat, Ontario Firebuff, because yeah, yesterday I just wanted to take a break. You know, that's honestly the best answer I can give. I've been doing these streams every day, and sometimes they feel a little bit redundant, so I just kind of thought, you know what, take a day off, and you know, kind of recruit myself and then come back to it the next day and start over again. I did also try doing an outdoor live stream on my cell phone. Once again, had some problems with getting the connection to work, so I was not able to do a live stream yesterday as well. So if you guys did see an upcoming live stream yesterday on my channel, that would probably be what it was. So yeah. I have a video of a traffic police minivan that I sent to Mason. Oh, nice. Was it responding or just driving? Was it responding or just driving? I know Mason is kind of picky with what he uploads on his channel. I know he does a lot of responses, so I generally send him responses. If I see something responding, lights and sirens, I will send it to him, and I know he's usually going to post it. But yeah, driving, it was a missed shot. Oh, well. Well, you know, one good thing about doing this, Ontario Firebuff, is you'll practice your camera skills, and you'll be able to kind of build some experience with filming. Because I know when I started in the beginning of YouTube, I was kind of pretty terrible with my camera skills, and over time I gradually improved, and now I would say I'm pretty much as good as I can get on the equipment I have. I couldn't imagine having to get a new phone or a new camera and learn all over again, but I have learned a lot from the 4 years I've been doing this. Hey Mason, welcome to the stream. We were just talking about you. Welcome to the stream, man. How did your buffing go today? I saw that Ontario Firebuff got Pump 1 responding, and you were included in the video, so I'm guessing you got something over the weekend. And the video was vertical, so it would automatically make the video into a short. Yeah, that's the thing, eh? And even now, if you have a video that's over 1 minute, it can turn into a short, so that kind of sucks. But that's just the way YouTube is. It was filmed on my phone. Okay, nice. Didn't buff today. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I was gonna go buffing today, but I didn't go buffing today. I ended up going for a walk instead. Did still manage to get aerial 1, so I was really happy about that, but I missed 2 other trucks, so I was somewhat disappointed by that. And I just missed a big response on Wellington Street. I heard a bunch of sirens while I was out rail fanning, but didn't bother running all the way down to Wellington to try to get it. Got a good one yesterday. Nice, nice. What did you get, or is it a secret? I'm guessing it's probably going to be a secret, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, today I was actually out on Wellington Street there, and there was a multi-unit response. There was Rescue 3, Platoon Chief 1, and Aerial 1, and Rescue 3 came, and I saw it turning the corner onto Edinburgh, and then the Platoon Chief came, and like an idiot, I didn't run up to the intersection to film them turning and taking the intersection, so I just barely got the Aerial 1, which was the last truck responding. I barely got that, but I did get it, so it's about a 12-second clip of Aerial 1 responding, so I posted it anyway. I do have a video of a Guelph Wellington EMS ambulance responding, but I don't think it's a very good video. It's only about 8 seconds long, and it's shot from pretty far away, so I'm debating on whether I should upload it. You can't really see much other than a couple blinky lights, but I'm debating on whether I should upload it. I'm kind of running dry for content beyond 87 in that ambulance, so we'll see what I do with it. I might upload it, I might not. A police van isn't traffic, by the way. It's special constable. You'll see on Monday. All right, looking forward to seeing it, Mason. Looking forward to seeing it. And it's a special constable van that Ontario Fire Buff got. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I know we used to have a police van. Guelph Police did. We had a police van that was used by the school police officers, and they used it for going to different schools, and it was kind of like a public education vehicle. It did have lights on it, and I did see it respond once, but it wasn't actually a frontline response vehicle, but it could respond if it needed to. And I did see it responding once. Didn't get it on the channel. That was before the Simonian Video Productions days, but I wish I did, because now that van's out of service. But now we have a couple vans. We have the TRU, they have a Chevy Express, and we also have the TRU, which has the transit van as well. So that's pretty cool. And we also have the prisoner transport van, but I don't really see that thing very much. But next time I do see it driving, I'm going to film it. Even though it won't be responding, I want to get it on camera, because I've never gotten it on camera. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, today I was kind of debating on whether or not I was going to do a stream. Last night I decided not to do a stream because I just wanted a break, and I think you guys kind of deserve a break too, so I just took that break, and I'm back at it today, and I actually slept, so like I just got up from a nap about an hour ago, so I was sleeping for pretty much the whole afternoon. After my walk, I came home and I just crashed out and went to bed. And I don't know if this time change is really screwing with me. And today I didn't wake up until like 10 o'clock. So I woke up, had breakfast, and then I really wanted to go for a walk. So then I went out and went for my walk. I was going to go buffing today, as I said, but I didn't. Really, I don't know. I've been kind of doing other things lately outside of the channel. And I'm kind of really not interested in doing as much filming as I was. But I'm going to try to maintain the filming as much as I can. I was also going to post an Aerofly video, but I decided not to do that, so eventually I'll have to post another Aerofly video. They've been doing really well lately, so I'm going to have to post another one in the near future. If Fire Photography uploads the video of Pump 1 that I recorded, also you might see my grandpa's truck in the vid, lol. Well, I'll look forward to that. Hopefully I'll see that in the video. It's possible that we might see it. I know Fire Photography's attention will most likely be on the fire truck, but your truck might make an appearance, or your grandpa's truck might make an appearance in the shot. I know sometimes there was one time where I was filming a truck responding, a fire truck responding, and my dad's car was in the shot, and he actually commented and said, "Oh, my car was in the shot of the truck responding." That was a few years ago though, so I have had that happen once. I don't think I'm ever gonna upload it. How come? You got too many videos? Too many videos, or just not a very good shot? I doubt it's not a very good shot. I'm pretty sure it's a good shot, but I know you've been grinding hard lately, so you've probably got a hell of a lot of videos to upload. I know for me, it's been kind of like a lot busier this month than it was last month for responses, so I'm trying to keep running off that luck. But yeah, hopefully it sustains. But I already have enough videos to do a Guelph Fire Department response compilation, so I'm probably going to post that sometime next week. Get that on the channel, because I haven't done one of those in a while. Just haven't had enough videos to do it, so I'm looking forward to posting that and getting it on the channel. Bad shot. P1 got a call while returning and dispatch caught me off guard. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We get those sometimes. We get bad shots sometimes. It's all good. You've gotten pump 1 enough anyway. He told me it was not the best shot. You'll see it in the monthly comp. Okay, cool. I'll look forward to that. I'll keep my eyes open for that. And that's another good thing about this month so far. It's early yet. We're not even halfway through the month yet. But I've already got enough videos for an over 1 minute monthly response compilation. So really happy about that. And hopefully that continues for the rest of the month. Because so far the month's been off to a really good start. How about you, Fire Photography? How's the buffing been so far for the month of March? I feel like for me, as I said, it's been a lot better. February was good, don't get me wrong, but this month has really been good. So I'm happy about that. And I'm actually going out with my friend tomorrow. I call him my good luck charm, because every time I go out with him, I seem to get a good emergency response. So looking forward to going out with him tomorrow, and hopefully I get something good. But my friend is a little flaky, so he might flake off on me. Who knows? It's been mid, only 5 videos so far. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Hopefully it picks up for you. I'm sure if you're buffing very pretty regular, you'll probably it'll probably pick up in the near future. And with the weather getting nicer, it should be a lot easier to go out buffing. I know for me it's been a lot easier. It's been a lot easier to go walking. It's been a lot easier to do everything outside. So it's a lot better now that it's finally starting to warm up. And they did take some of the snow out of the future cast, so that's kind of a good welcoming sign. Hopefully that stays true, because I am sick and tired of snow. I mean, it's kept me busy, and it's made me a lot of money, but I am about done with this fucking snow. I just want some warmth. I just want some warmth. I want to be able to get out and do stuff outside. I mean, filming snow removal is nice, but it's not really something I want to do all season long. I got a lot of stuff planned for this month, so it should. That's good. That's good. That's good. Do you like Legos? Yes, I do like Legos. I actually used to love Legos when I was a kid. Hey, JD, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Good to see you back. As I recall, you're Ontario Fire Buff's friend, so welcome back to the stream. But yeah, Legos I do like. I used to play with Legos a lot. I used to love Lego City when I was younger, so I had all the police stations, I had all the fire stations, I had all the vehicles, and I would build them all. And I had a little table at my old apartment, and it was just full of these different Lego structures and cars that I had built. And I had it for a while, and then I got rid of it when I moved out of my apartment, so yeah. Be right back. Okay, Fire Photography, we'll see you when you get back. Good, you? Yeah, I was just at his house. LOL. Nice. Nice. Good for you, man. Good for you. Do you guys ever go out and, like, film stuff together, or do you kind of just stay at home and chill and hang out together? I know for me, with my friend, I go out and we film well, he doesn't film stuff, but I film stuff, and we walk around the city and kind of enjoy the nice weather. Actually, we're going out tomorrow to go do some filming. Well, I'm going to go do some filming, hopefully, and he's just going to walk with me, but every time I go out with him, I have good luck. So hoping that that good luck continues with him tomorrow. But what kind of stuff do you guys do together? I know when I was younger, I used to go over to my friend's house and we would watch movies and we would do stuff like that. And that stuff was pretty cool. And all my friends from high school, they really liked horror movies. So usually most of the movies we would watch when we were younger were horror movies. And then I had one friend who really liked Fortnite, so I'd go over to his house and try to enjoy playing Fortnite. Never was into it, but my previous friend from high school really loved Fortnite. So I've done everything with my friends. But yeah, I'd be curious to know, what do you guys do together? Because I've done everything with my friends. And then I had one friend who drove, so we used to go for drives a lot and get out and drive through the countryside and do that kind of stuff. But he was a bad driver, so that didn't last too long. His driving kind of freaked me out. I'm a nervous passenger. I don't drive, but I'm a nervous passenger, so that's one thing you should know about me. Holy crap, I've already been yapping for 20 minutes. Jesus, where does time go? Wow. But yeah, since those clocks sprung ahead, the day just seems to be really flying by. I don't know how it was for you guys, but today just flew by like crazy. It felt like before I knew it, it was just the day was already over. It was crazy today how fast the day went, and it felt like I didn't have enough time in the day to get what I wanted done. We just hang out and play basketball on his driveway. If Ontario Fire Buff hears a fire truck, he will go outside and wait. If the truck will come down, I don't know what all the hype is about a fire truck. Well, it's kind of it's to each their own. Honestly, I've always been into fire trucks and emergency vehicles, so every time I see one, I'll film it. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's kind of like just I guess it's an odd interest for most people, but I don't know if it's the lights or the truck itself or what it is that's interesting about it. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, I don't really know what I even like about emergency vehicles. I just like them. And I like the sirens. I like the lights. I like some of the colors. And I kind of like getting them on camera. So it's kind of neat. But I also film other stuff. I like filming planes and trains as well. Trains are pretty cool to film, especially considering the fact that I live right by a train track, so it's easy to get content when you live right by a train track. I was actually sitting out on my deck yesterday having a coffee, and sure enough, the GO train went through, so I decided to film it and get it on camera. So I got that on camera and posted it yesterday. And yesterday was actually, I needed a video to post, so that was really convenient. Although I did have the police car, so it didn't work out too bad, actually. Fun fact, my friend's channel is actually my second channel, but it was passed on to him. Yeah, I saw that in his description. I actually went on and peeked at his channel just to see, because I recognized the profile pic of the Dodge Charger, so I wanted to go on and see if it was an alt account or whatever, and then I saw that it said, transferred from Ontario Fire Buff, I'm his friend, whatever, so yeah. Hopefully, are you going to start posting content on it, JD? I know that's your username, but are you going to start posting content on the channel that you have now received? Or are you just going to kind of use it to comment and chat on live streams? Because I know, for me at least, I had a YouTube account for like 4 years, and I didn't post anything on it. And then in 2022, I decided to start posting stuff that I found was interesting, like emergency vehicles, like airplanes and vehicles, and that's what I started doing. Maybe. That's fair enough. Fair enough. That's all right. Hopefully, if you do, hopefully you enjoy it, and I'll definitely check it out if you do start posting stuff. I always like watching other people's channels and like watching what other people have to offer. Because there's so many interesting things to film out there, and really, whatever you're interested in, whether it's cars, trucks, sports, if you film it, somebody's going to watch it. And that's one thing I've learned with my channel is whatever it is, whether it's a snowplow, a fire truck, or an airplane, somebody is going to watch it. Even if it's my jabber jaw going, someone's going to watch it. So no matter what you decide to film, there's always somebody who's going to want to watch it. I haven't had a water all day. So, sometimes I go in the morning, I wake up, I get my coffee, and I don't have a water from 9 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock at night. So I go a whole day without any water. So this is my first sip of water all day, and it is very refreshing. Ontario Firebuff told me he will face reveal at 100 subscribers. All right. Well, that's all right. That's fair enough. I've actually already seen Ontario Firebuff's face, so I already kind of know what he looks like. But that's fair enough. That's a good goal to reach. And, I was never going to face reveal when I did my YouTube channel. And then I started doing these live streams, and I let the cat out of the bag. So now everybody knows what I look like. But it's all good. I actually had a lady once when I was out walking one day. And she said, you're that Simonian guy. And I was like, yeah, you've probably seen my live streams. She said, oh, yeah, I've seen your live streams. And so yeah, people from all over the city and really all over the world have discovered me. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but hopefully it's a good thing. But yeah, the reason I took a day off is because I was kind of just needed a break. So yesterday was my day off. Today I'm back though, and I'm happy to be back. Because it's amazing. Like, I literally did a stream. I didn't do a stream for one day, and it's amazing. I had at least 3 people ask me if I was going to do a live stream, so I was really happy to know that people like watching them. I'm assuming people like watching them. But yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. I deleted it because I was embarrassed, lol. Oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. When I started doing the live streams, I was kind of embarrassed, But now I just don't care. Now I just don't care. I don't really care what people think of me or how I look. I look how I look, and no amount of judgment is going to change how I look. So that's how I kind of view it, and you know, ultimately it doesn't matter. But when I did start doing the live streams, I was kind of embarrassed with my face and what people would think, but you learn to get over that. Welcome back, Mason. Good to see you back in chat. That picture was taken like a year ago, so I look less younger. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, if you look at me from, you know, let's see if I can find a picture of me here from like 4 years ago. I really don't look much different. See if I can find a picture of myself in here. This is from my high school yearbook. There's a picture of me. There's me. And that table there, but I actually built that table. And that's me. I don't look much different, do I? But that's about 4 years ago in 2022. I was just starting to film videos at that time. St. Thomas got a call and was trying to figure out where it was. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. What station? I'm guessing it was probably Station 1 that got the call. I know yesterday you said, or not yesterday, the day before, it was Station 2 that got a call. And we were all kind of thinking how rare that was. Station 1, yeah, fair enough. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Paris Car Show. Yeah, that was one of my first videos. Actually, I filmed that Paris Car Show in 2019, and I kept it for quite a few years, and I didn't know what to do with it, and I decided one day I want to start a YouTube channel, so I actually uploaded it. And, yeah. Just pump one. Okay, nice. Probably a medical, I'm guessing, if it was just the pumper. A picture of me. That's my graduation photo. This is the worst photo of me that was ever taken of me. That will go down in history as the worst photo ever taken of me. I don't know what was going on with my face that day, if I was retaining water, but I look puffy, my hair is terrible, my smile is horrible, and yeah, that was just not my day for pictures. But that's my graduation picture, and it's kind of a shame because it was one of my worst photos ever, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I really don't look much older from when I started. But this is my grade 12 yearbook, and there's my student portrait. Where am I? Goddamn, there I am. There's my student portrait. That wasn't a very good photo of me either, because I didn't wash my hair the night before, so it was all greasy. And yeah, kind of embarrassed about that photo too. But yeah, anyway, those are my high school photos. My worst school photo was 3rd grade. You know, I have a story about 3rd grade and school photos. So in 3rd grade, you know how they would line us up to do the photos, and the taller students were at the back of the line and the shorter students were at the front of the line. And for whatever reason, my cuckoo head wanted to be at the front of the line. So I ran all the way up to the front of the line because I wanted to be the first in line for whatever reason. I don't know why. And I had to sit in a chair. And I wasn't even one of the shortest students. So there was this kid that was shorter than me, standing up behind me, and I'm taller than him, and I'm sitting in a chair. And when I realized what that was all about, I was kind of embarrassing myself. But yeah, they used to line us up in order. So the tall ones were at the back, the short ones were at the front. I was one of the taller ones, and I wanted to be in the front. And because of that, I had to sit in a chair and be with all the shorties. So I was kind of embarrassed about that when I found out what that was all about. My hair was so long, and I looked like a girl. Oh, I have a few of those pictures when my hair was long and crappy looking. Crappy looking. Actually, when I was a kid, my hair was always long, and yeah, it wasn't good. Actually, I might be able to find a picture of me with long hair. I don't know. Let me see here. I have to go to, like, what grade was I in? 6 or 7? Geez, I don't even remember. I don't even know if I had long hair. I don't even remember. I haven't seen the photo in years, so I don't even know. Oh yeah, there's me. There's little me. There's little me. My hair's kind of long there, but I didn't have a good smile going either. I'm literally doxing all my old student friends. Sorry about that, guys, if you guys are watching, but I'm doxing all my old student friends. Oh well, it's all good. I just want to show you what I look like then and what I look like now. Somewhat better, maybe a little bit. Although, I had to shave yesterday and my freaking hair was growing in. Don't like facial hair. I've never actually grown a beard. I don't know about you guys. Would you guys ever grow a beard or a mustache? I guess you guys are all too young, but I would never grow a beard or a mustache. Don't like it. When I graduate John Wise, I will try not to look ugly. Well, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I think you'll do okay with that. I don't think you'll look ugly. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's what I always say. And what's ugly to somebody might not be ugly to somebody else. I always call myself ugly, but then there's always somebody out there who seems to find me quite handsome, so it all depends. Anyway, guys, I've been yapping for 30 minutes about nothing, so I'm probably going to end the stream soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed this unusual conversation. It's a little bit different from what we normally talk about. Fire photography, I don't know what you thought of the conversation, but it was good seeing you in the chat, and I'm glad you were able to get some good responses from your buffing day yesterday. I know you didn't go buffing today. I was going to go buffing today, but didn't. But I did get a catch, so I'm happy about that. E1 lady. Didn't mean to type that. Oh, well. That's all right. It's a typo error. You know, it's a little bit different with a live chat because when you type, instead of the enter button, it's the send button. So I would type a sentence in live stream chats, and then I'd hit the enter button, and it would send, and I wouldn't have finished my sentence, so I would send an unfinished sentence, and it would be like, what the hell are you talking about, Will? But yeah. Yeah, it was a dead day for Fire anyway. Well, that's all right. That's all right. Probably better that you didn't buff then. I know for Guelph, it was very busy today. I was out, as I said, there was a multi-unit response. There was just a bunch of sirens when I was out rail fanning, and when I was on my way home, Aerial 1 was responding to a call. I just caught the tail end of the response. I was on Edinburgh Road, and it was turning up Edinburgh Road to go northbound from Wellington. So I missed Aerial 1 once, and I got it once. But I'm going out tomorrow, so fingers crossed that I get something. I'm going with my good luck charm friend, so hopefully I get something. But anyway, guys, on that note, thank you so much for watching the stream. It was good chatting with you, and sorry about missing yesterday. It's just nice to have a break every now and then. But we'll speak with you again soon. Guelph Junction is near Guelph Central Station. Yeah, it's near Guelph Central Station. And you know, it never used to actually be called the Guelph Junction neighborhood. They just recently started calling it the Guelph Junction neighborhood. But my neighbor, who's lived here for 60 plus years, never understood why they called it the Guelph Junction, because all the time she's lived here, it's never been called that. But they just recently started calling it that. Tracking the via, LOL, nice. Nice, you track that thing. Anyway, guys, we'll talk to you later. Have a good night, Mason. Ontario Firebuff, thanks for joining the stream. And I'll speak with you guys again very soon. Take care, everybody.